What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment, welcome.
Max,
wake up.
Max.
Hey! Are we live?
What the hell, dude? We've been here for like 2 hours. What happened, man?
Oh, wow.
God damn.
What happened?
I don't
Sent
know.
the link.
Universe restored?
You sent the link. You sent the
It's
link.
back.
We've just been here.
You really did it.
Hey,
Applicant
everyone.
been fired.
Sorry.
Yo.
I wasn't sleeping on the job. Yes, we have a great show tonight. I finally found some topics. Get ready to leave in the morning. If you are watching live or on the replay, please smash the like button to help the madness spread. I think we're spreading a little bit. We're getting out there, and I appreciate all the support. Yes, we have someone new on the panel. My Amico friend, Carl, the sharpest.
Yo, what up? The Amiconator himself.
Yeah, well, hopefully you could talk about. Hopefully you have some insight on movie talk too. We have our good friend Josh here, Josh Bowen. I have a Star Wars topic.
Hi.
Hey, and Aaron, World Order.
Sup?
Sup? Good, nice. Sup? Brian.
Hang on.
And RJ. And RJ. No, I'm kidding.
Hello,
My
Brian.
good friend RJ. My good friend RJ.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
How's
up?
everyone doing
All
today?
right.
Well, we got a lot of stories. I also was very curious because I cover certain people. I'm very critical of certain people on the internet. And
You are. That's news to me.
yeah, well, no, it's not. No, it's not. Everyone knows. Saggy is in the chat. I think she had. Did she have her birthday
Her
stream
birthday
yet?
is tomorrow. Her birthday
Oh,
is
well, forget
tomorrow.
Saggy then. Check her out tomorrow. Did I?
She's gonna be a million years old.
A million? Oh, she doesn't look a million. She looks.
She's actually 12.
Oh.
RJ. Well, she acts like she's 12. I mean, you know.
Well, I thought we'd start out.
Hey, hold up, real quick. Shout out to the homie Hans. Hans is here.
Where is he?
Hans.
Oh, hi, Hans.
You should send Hans a link. Let Hans come on.
All right. Well, I don't even know if I should highlight your comment. What the hell, man? You have me confused because my good friend H. Bart's likes William Dafoe. Sweet Relief.
You know,
Eternals is trash.
Willem Dafoe is in one of my favorite movies of all time. Streets of Fire.
Okay. Streets of Fire. I don't know that.
Streets of Fire. It's an old 80s movie. It's shaped.
check that
It's single hand. It was one of the reasons 80s anime was the way it was.
All right. Well, Kingdom of Gamers says bullshit. Dean literally said he wants to face Henry Cavill Superman, and that's what's going to happen. If not, Dwayne Johnson will quit. Well, I think he's commenting on my thumbnail. My interpretation, and I do want to see Cavill. This is my main topic for tonight, based off the Geekosity article, is that Dwayne's talking about he needs to face Wonder Woman, and I don't think we're gonna get that big epic Cavill versus Rock showdown that we were hoping for. It's looking less and less likely. Now, I'll be happy to be wrong. Okay. All right. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Yes, George, we appreciate you too. Hope you and your family are doing great.
Yeah, George. Hope you're doing
yes,
better.
Rhea,
and your family.
I brought on a special guest for you, producer Rhea, and actually, Carl is a producer level. So I'm like, okay, Carl. Yes, Carl. That's what's going to happen to MME now that Carl's an associate producer too.
Well, that's frightening.
Yeah, it is. I am a little concerned. Carl the shirtless has a say on MME. Oh my goodness. At least Tony doesn't. At least we're safe there. He's just the 99-cent tier.
I went up to $5, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do actually want to give a shout out to my members first too, and I need to update it too because we got a lot of support on the last stream, which was surprising because it was a gaming stream.
They were really good.
Yeah. So we have Aaron World Order, Rhea, Nick Hammond, Obi-Wan, Relapse, Real Elmo Cinema, Brian Master of None, AG Zeno Q, Resident Justice, Josh Bowen, Robbie V's Diary, Taylor M, and I got to add Carl in there, and I got to add Lucky Day in there. So thank you, Carl and Lucky Day. And then Lunga as well. Zever Fett, Rob McMillan, Cast Graphics, Saggy Melon, Cyrus, Classy Gaming Pete, Classic Gaming Fun, sorry, Will Wallace, Little Movie I got to reach out to Little Movie Perp. I haven't heard from Little Movie Perp for a while. I know he's been busy. Bradley, The World According to Lonza, Chubby Teddy Monster Productions, 8 Sparks 100, Roosevelt, Cavassos, Loose Cox, Hans, Blinded Braille, The Retro Bro, Punk Trace, That Dude Vince, Tommy Talarico, Zod Rider, Ambassador Wing, Tony from the Geek Getaway, and Lunga from the Gray Council. And I hope I didn't miss anyone. I did miss someone. Austin also became a producer level. So I don't want to forget anyone, especially Austin. Austin's a really good dude. So I really appreciate all the support. I should actually give you an update, too. Oh, God. What am I doing here?
Take your time.
I should give you an update. We're going to do a charity stream in December, regardless if I could get a lot of YouTubers in on this Fandom Awards or not. So I'm going to release polls or something. Hopefully Geek Aussie will still cover it. But I'm having trouble just with my own problems organizing stuff. So basically, I'm still giving my YouTube paycheck away. That's the important thing. I think it's actually going to start because I get my YouTube paycheck from the 21st. So starting November 21st to December 21st, that's going to be the month that I'm going to donate to charity. So more specifics will come there. Also, I'm very fine to get a P.O. box soon, and then I'll start doing giveaways this month.
Oh, boy.
Well. So there's a lot of updates there, and I really appreciate the support, and it's your overwhelming support that makes me want to give back too. Work out the charities. I got to connect with my girl Rhea, and I know RJ and Brian, Aaron, and Josh may want to help with this Fandom Awards thing, so we'll get more specifics there. Basically, we're going to do something. We're going to make it a 12-hour stream.
Yeah, we'll do something fun.
We'll have fun.
If you need help with ideas and all that, just send me a message and I'll brainstorm with you.
Okay, thank you, Carl. So let's get to the reaction first because I say I have to be fair with our reactions, and I don't want to go overboard. And Brian keeps me in check always, just to not be critical, be fair with my criticisms. But basically, what do we say? What do a lot of critics of Disney and Marvel say when they do a lot of potentially? I don't think it's extremely woke marketing, but the perception is that they don't really care about representation. If they stick to their guns,
they don't care. It's lazy. It's this or that.
So if Disney actually stuck to its guns and doesn't alter the movie and doesn't get in certain regions, that would give us some respect for them, right? Do you agree?
I think the kind of reactions like this, and the last Star Wars trilogy, basically the reaction people had about the second one. Was it Jedi Awakening?
The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Thank you, The Last Jedi. Yeah, basically that's the kind of reaction they had. On the other hand, you have a lot of popularity with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Well,
I think there's a lot of flexibility.
Okay. Josh, would you give respect if they actually stuck to their guns and didn't get into certain regions because they're not going to alter the film or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would.
The thing is, they're trying to tie everything in together. Some people like the sequels, some people hate them. So.
Yeah.
I think Favreau's trying to do it in a way where it's organic and it shows respect to the sequels. At the same time, fills a lot of plot holes.
Yeah. Well, Max, can I jump on this for a second? Because I wanted to say something.
Yeah.
What I would say is that what's interesting about what's going on with Eternals is that I've criticized, many others have criticized Disney as well. Like, we can acknowledge when they do stupid things, but right. The thing I've always criticized them for is that their representation in the past seemed very cliche, very hamstrung, and very lazy. And it was done in very superficial ways to where you could look at that and look at it and say, oh, the way this is handled could be so easily edited out of releases in other countries so they can make more money. Or it's not true representation. So what's going on with Eternals is interesting because this is like one of the very few cases I've actually seen a Disney movie get banned in some countries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's a sign that they actually took the care to actually do a proper LGBT Q relationship and actual representation on screen, where it's like, oh, okay, maybe this is actually substantial this time, instead of just like half-hearted representation. If that makes sense.
Can you imagine if they actually did what they wanted? You know how much shit Disney would have taken if they did what the Middle East wanted, those countries in the Middle East. If they actually accepted that, Disney, it'd be worse than Warner Brothers.
All right. Well, let's get to this first reaction here to see the take. I'm very interested to see how what angle he's going to go. Do you think he will go negative, or do you think it was like, give props to them? I don't know.
Honestly don't know.
Based on the thumbnail, he's laughing, so I would assume that he's laughing at representation.
Well, the thumbnail is very clickbaity. The thumbnail makes it seem as if he's laughing at the notion of it getting banned, but I mean, obviously, it's a clickbait thumbnail, so it is what it is in that regard. Oh, look, some Amazon workers.
I was gonna say
only one way to find out.
Pretty good production value for a German
car video too. Classic car video. He's going to the car, so let's see how this goes. Let me turn.
It's very short too. It's a short video.
Oh,
like
good.
5 minutes.
Gamers, it's Jeremy coming to you with another video. This time, a truck video.
Truck video
from the great state
truck
of
video.
Arizona.
Hell yeah!
Tonight, myself, Gary from Nerdrotic, RK Outpost Ryan. We will be at the in-game bar in Mesa, Arizona for our fan meetup. I know it was a short notice.
Dude, you guys coming to Reno?
Very, very quickly. But we're looking forward to meeting.
Let's go visit it. Come on, car
trip.
trip.
A lot of you that said it's so short notice you couldn't.
I would support you if you go, Brian.
I'd like to watch people's heads explode.
So thank you all so much for the support. We have had a great trip to Arizona.
Oh, that's good. No, I don't. That's great meeting people.
Really
I don't care.
Important things for geeks and gamers in development based on this trip right here. Thank you guys.
He always says
today
that.
We're talking about the Eternals because the Eternals has been banned from Middle Eastern countries. That's right. Oh my goodness, how is this possible? How is this possible? First of all, why are you pandering to Middle Eastern countries?
Why does
They're not.
care about the Middle East?
If they're pandering, they would do what they say.
That doesn't make sense. They're not pandering. That's why they're banned.
Well, I was about to say,
if they were pandering, they would have bend the knee and remove what they did.
Yeah.
So you're not pandering. What the? Okay.
That's already a strike against this video because that's going against the notion of pandering.
Go ahead, Carl.
Now, it's the internet. What do you expect?
Well, you just basically killed all my videos, Carl, by saying it like Yes. Ill-informed people, bad takes on the internet, Yes, okay, so let's hear what he has to say. And H. Barts has entered the chat. Who cares about Black Adam? versus Wonder Woman. We need Henry Cavill versus Black Adam. Exactly. We'll get to that right after this. I just wanted to see his take. Oh my.
Representation and diversity.
That's always something to laugh at.
This is so funny. Now, over on GameGamers.com, Lyndon has an article. It says, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Marvel's newest MCU edition, Eternals has been banned from Middle Eastern countries, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar. The Hollywood Reporter states that the film may have been removed for the LGBTQ plus representation in countries where that is still illegal. Certain aspects are still illegal.
Right. Well, so the world has not progressed as much as
Disney doesn't agree with their politics in those countries.
Right. So that's a big corporation putting their money where their mouth is and saying, hey, we're gonna have it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Glad?
You know, well, like, you know, there's just some, you know, that the world, you know, it feels like the world is, I want to say, in terms of progression, the world's going at a nice speed. You know, it's not going too fast, so fast, it'll swallow you whole. It's just, you know, it's people are adapting.
Okay. Well, according to this guy and some others on the internet that I were told, Carl, that they have jumped the shark on. They're just trying to push it in everywhere. But okay. 8 parts, $2. Spoilers for Eternals. Matt Jarbo is the villain. Oh wow.
I do that. I do that. I knew the spoiler before.
No, I like that, Carl. I think it's going well. I think there could be more. I'm happy new talent gets chances in you know, I don't believe anyone's being excluded right now. Me personally.
No, I mean, you know, Disney, I don't think Disney doesn't has seemed to been adapting to, I want to say, inclusivity.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what else he has to say here.
Was made likely over the inclusion of a same-sex couple in the film and the MCU's first gay superhero. Wow. It's almost like this is what Disney has been trying to pander to for so long.
Are you defending the Middle Eastern countries?
Scene with a gay character or a scene with a black character, but they can carefully edit that out for Middle Eastern countries or China so they can make more money. And now seeing them get banned for their diversity. Yet you want to say people in the U.S.
I don't understand.
Are you defending that?
No,
hold on. Let's hear him out for a second. Though.
I don't understand where he's going with. I don't understand where he's going with that. This is basically saying everything that he criticized them for. They're sticking to their guns, not an easily edited out storyline, and he's laughing at it. They're doing what he said. He was critical of them before. I don't get this.
So toxic because we have an opinion. You know, the whole thing about Eternals, and it's a rotten movie, by the way, on Rotten Tomatoes. Not that the critics matter. It's just funny to watch the same show critics calling out this film for the garbage that we have consistently called.
I just showed you. Just go on Tomatoes right now. People will prove otherwise. It's 86%.
On audience.
Well, it's still opening day though. We haven't seen the extended.
Well, the hardcores are going to see it opening day.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, even the shilliest of shills are calling this movie out. But the point here is that Eternals, no one, at least from my perspective and the people that I interact with, no one's upset that there's a gay person in the movie. Because that's not anyone that thinks that is not operating with everything upstairs. Because that's never really anyone's problem. You know, one of my favorite musicians is Elton John. Do I care that Elton John is gay? No, it literally doesn't matter to me. I love the man's music. I think he's one of the greatest performers of all time. He's an all-timer. Everyone loves at least a few Elton John songs. You know what I mean?
Hold me closer, Tiny Jeremy.
Well, but now that we're to this part, and then I'm going to speed him up to get over with Jeremy. Did you
only got 2 minutes left?
Yeah, I know, but I want to get the panel's response, and maybe Josh too, to start. Did you feel like the Eternals was overly woke marketing? Like, I didn't even know about this couple they keep referring to. Like, I don't even know.
The couple wasn't in the marketing whatsoever.
Right.
At least in the main trailers. It might have been TV spots, but I don't think I saw the main trailers.
The TV spots were focused on each character.
Yeah. Well, thanks,
Um,
Josh. Thanks, Josh. No, I'm
Hang
just
on.
okay.
I had to unmute myself, dude.
No, I'm making fun of RJ because he talked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw the trailer going into Venom 2 while the trailers were playing before the movie, and freaking it looked fine.
Yeah.
Looked like it was gonna be good.
But there wasn't
cool.
a lot
It
of
had some funny bits.
Not a lot of woke marketing though, right? Like
No, not at all. I didn't feel there was any SJW identity politics, anything about it. Just seemed like a regular Marvel movie.
Yeah. Anyone else, Brian? Did you feel anything from the Eternals trailers that would make you think that they're just pandering or pushing it in there? I didn't. I still can't think of anything in the trailer that made me think that.
I don't recall seeing anything like that, but then again, it's been a hot minute since I watched the trailer.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this is just the typical stuff, just being hyperbolic for hyperbole's sake.
I was hoping he would give them more credit for sticking to the, actually doing real representation.
Well, I will say, though, Hans is kind of correct on this, and the fact that thus far he's only really said in his Jeremy way that the critics are liking the movie either, right? And there have been some critics who have criticized some of the representation for feeling shallow. That is kind of true, I will say. I have to agree with Hans in that regard. He's saying it in a very Jeremy way, but he's not necessarily wrong in that regard.
He's not using Rotten Tomatoes for anything. He's literally saying it doesn't matter. Okay. Those turds only use Rotten Tomatoes when it fits their narrative. Okay. Hey Zentech. Hey man. You're all closed minded. Well, you could get on the show and open our minds, Hans.
I'm gonna say, what are you talking about, dude? I'm just like I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, I know Brian does not care about this type of stuff. He's like, whatever.
That's Jeremy, dude. He's just gonna act pissed off.
Jeremy's gonna Jeremy.
That's
Jeremy's
cool, bro.
Jeremy.
All right, let's finish him then. See what else I'll do 1.5.
So nothing wrong with people being gay. I don't care about that, and most normal people don't care about that. It's the virtue signaling. It's the pandering. It's the fact that this Eternals cast and the crew have done everything in their power to pander and virtue signal around the identity of the characters. They can't stop telling you about how important this is in all of their red carpet premieres.
I don't hear anyone.
I don't stop saying the most ridiculous things. Go watch Gary from Nerdrotic's latest video on Eternals. It's a fantastic video, as all Gary's videos. Clips of all of these interviews where they just can't stop saying diversity, inclusion, representation.
Damn, bro.
This movie's going to save lives. This movie's going to be the most important movie of all time. That's what people are tired
no,
of.
they say diversity inclusion. They don't say save lives and stuff. That's the straw man there. No one says it's going to save a life or anything like that.
I don't know. Did you hear those people at the Netflix protest?
No,
It got kind of hairy there, buddy.
Oh, I haven't been following that one. I have. The last thing I heard was Vito.
It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
Vito was
I think what it was, in my general opinion, that the reason Disney is taking this approach is their Marvel movies they're trying to grab as many customers as possible, not just hardcore Marvel fans.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why they're doing, like I said, they're taking this approach for inclusivity and et cetera and so on.
Yeah.
So it really shouldn't shock anyone.
Well, look at the names of the characters. They're all from different cultures.
That
of course, they're gonna be diverse.
That would take all night. I don't know when. Let's just finish him and let's get to the main
seriously.
topic because we're gonna lose Brian. We're gonna lose Brian because he's like, Jeremy's gonna Jeremy.
I'm good.
I'm just joking.
There's other
Brian.
topics.
You're in my head right now. Like, oh, this is okay. I was hoping he would give more props, but it's basically the same.
It's not that there's a gay character in the movie. It's the fact that they cannot stop using the sexuality, using the race, using gender, using sexual orientation, all of this stuff for their virtue signaling points. That's what people are tired of. And now the Middle East is banning this movie. Oh my gosh. It's the same thing you always see, that meme with the companies where they change all of their avatars over to the pride flag, except for in Middle Eastern countries where they have their companies located. They don't have those changed over because they don't actually believe in what they say. It's all nonsense.
Okay.
And I'm loving it. So I hope you guys enjoy this truck video. I'll be on the road.
I have a problem with that because, again, if this were a case where, let's say that, let me just finish my point real quick. If this was a case where there was an article coming out saying Marvel changes Eternals movie so it can release in Kuwait, Qatar,
Yeah, exactly.
and Saudi Arabia, then Germany would have a point here. But they are sticking by the film they have made. They're saying, no, we're not changing it for these countries. We're sticking by the vision of our filmmaker. That is not shallow representation.
Disney would
That's
get
facts.
bad press if they did that. Is that?
Well, I mean, if you go based on his points there, even saying like a pride flag or diversity inclusion is extremely welcome marketing. I think that's just general,
Max, but the thing is,
respect right now. Like, you know, to say,
Max, the thing is, if you watch
does that trigger anyone here?
No.
Like,
if you watch, I know the homosexual. No, one of the characters is gay, but okay. But if you look at the characters of each character, they're all from different cultures. Of course, it's gonna be diverse.
No, but I'm saying what he gets annoyed with was like those tweets with the rainbow flag.
Well, it's because he's saying it's shallow. It's not real. It's not actually supporting the.
But then this is what Jeremy does, right?
Yeah.
He tones it down to make you think like he's a normal guy, and then when he gets ratioed, then freaking he starts saying, "Oh, I try to be nice. This is what you get for being nice," and then he turns it way back up.
But I wanted to. Okay, good point, Josh. I wanted to ask you guys: Do you, in your viewpoint, do you think that's woke marketing just to have the flag, rainbow flag, and say, you know what, we're happy to have an inclusive cast? Is that's not overly woke? That's not pushing woke to me.
Well,
that's
the culture.
That's just
Are you gonna cast a white guy to play Kingo? No.
What I mean in today's society.
Let me throw. Okay, it's like this.
My job does that too. It's like, okay, that's just
complaining about that is basically complaining whenever they do advertising in movies, like have an Apple computer, for example, in a scene. It's no different. You know, you just have to accept that. You know, it's okay to have kind of I hate to use a pun, but a flag for, you know, just some kind of signal, you know, just to tell people, hey, you know, this is here. And as long as, you know, they're not being too driven, I guess, but I don't think it's like that. I think it's just normal.
Okay. Anyone else? RJ or maybe like Brian, when you see marketing and you see a flag, does that make you feel like it's pushing or just caring about a diverse cast? It's not like really pushing it.
I mean, it kind of honestly really it depends on who's doing it. If it's a friend of mine doing it, that's one thing. If it's a company that I know could care less, does it for a month and then changes back to their old logo, I know that's a hollow gesture. So he has a point, but he's also being hyperbolic about it, you know, in his own way. I mean, I understand. Like, I get both sides of the argument, but at the end of the day, I mean, I kind of think it's a hollow gesture too. But how I look at it is I just kind of scroll on, man. Like, it kind of used to bother me a little bit because it's like, it treats people not like people, but as a marketing demographic. It's like, all right, here you go, LGBTQ community. This month, we're going to try to sell you stuff. And just to show you how serious we are, we're going to put a flag up for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
It's kind of meaningless. It really does.
Yeah, it's very hollow.
It's like a token, a gesture of like positivity, but it really amounts to nothing.
Exactly.
Right?
Like
it's
I said,
more of a corporate marketing tack to say, "Hey, we support you guys. Buy our products." You know, so.
Right? So I mean, like I can understand what he's saying, but like I said, it's just the way he says it.
Well, again, he would have a point. He would have a point if they removed the scenes and edited the movie for other countries, but they have not done that.
Yeah.
So because they didn't do that, his comparison rings a little hollow. Like, the point he's making, I understand, but because he's misinterpreting what's going on here, his point doesn't really work completely, if that makes sense.
Well,
that's very, very true. They'd focus on the country. They'd focus on not showing their movies in countries that actually kill people for being gay.
Yeah.
It's very true. I mean, there's a difference between virtue signaling and doing something about it. It's kind of like what Dean Cain was saying, but people were just jumping on him for being right-wing.
Okay, I don't remember what he said. I didn't catch it.
Well, no, if you wanted Superman to be truly woke about society, you'd have him pointing out flaws in the world, like
the
fact that
is true.
you know, gay people are killed in countries like that. You know, just for the fact that they are.
Yeah,
you know, that's messed up, man.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know he said that.
So,
that's interesting.
Well, they took what he said out of context, like most things do, and you know, that was just part of what he said, and it made sense.
Yeah, I agree. Phoenix Night Flame, and then we'll move on to the main topic here because we're about 30 minutes in. So Jeremy is mad because I like this comment. Is mad at Disney for not pandering, changing to kowtow to Middle East countries. The fandom menace went after Disney for minimalizing TFA poster in China, but now he's doing the opposite because they are sticking to their guns and not removing anything. Like they could have easily removed that, right, to get it in there, right?
Yeah.
So
I like how they're. I kind of like how they're doing the. You know, they're kind of just doing whatever they, think is just trying to alter the movie to suit everyone.
All right. Well, let's get to the main topic. Lucky Dave, best stream ever? This stream or the other stream? And Lucky Dave, follow me on Twitter if you ever want to come on the show at Mad Max Movies 1. He's also a new producer. He does some dank memes and funny videos, and I'm still waiting on mine.
I didn't like mine. I gotta be honest. I thought it was really bad quality, but that's just my opinion.
Okay. Well, let's get to the main topic here.
All right, what's the topic?
It's about Wonder Woman and Black Adam, and it seems like The Rock is more talking about that he wants to face off against Wonder Woman. That would be the ultimate showdown instead of Cavill. And everyone's wants
Because
Cavill.
she's the only one left. Is that what's going on?
That's true.
I mean,
because she's coming back.
Based on the way it's going, they want to have Gal at least for one more movie.
Yeah,
and
still under contract.
She said in an interview she's talking about a script with Patty Jenkins.
Talking about this, it kind of ties into the story.
Yeah.
Do you see what Grace Randolph talked about when it came to what Wonder Woman 3 is going to be?
No.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay, cool.
It ties into the story. It's kind of the same point we're talking about.
Why have Wonder Woman villains, please?
Let's get to this. RJ's ready. Okay.
Yeah. So Grace.
Well.
Yeah.
Tea time.
She is saying that Wonder Woman 3 is going to feature multiple female superheroes teaming up, including Sasha Calle, Supergirl, and they're considering other DC female characters like Hawkgirl. So the idea is going to be a crossover movie. The comparison I made backstage that basically after Wonder Woman 84, that's like your Thor: The Dark World. So now they're trying to relaunch the franchise and reinvigorate it, kind of like Thor: Ragnarok, where you have the hero team up with other characters.
Oh, I can only imagine the videos that are going to come out.
Okay, now I'm going to just say right now that I actually like that idea.
Okay, Carl likes.
I like that. I like team ups. I like team ups.
Shazam
team
first.
Movies.
Chris Shazam versus Black Adam first. I mean, like seriously, that's big. You need that first.
But the context, Carl, is that a lot of the fans have been wanting to see Henry Cavill's Superman go against The Rock, and they've been talking about for years. But there's always been contract negotiations, and Warner Brothers does not want to give Cavill a new contract. They don't really listen to fans much. So basically,
well, no, I'm just saying that I like the Wonder Woman 3. As for the Cavill battle, I can't really speak on that, but I think that I think it could go either way.
Here's my opinion.
All right.
I'd rather see Superman versus Black Adam, but it has to be a Shazam movie with Superman making an appearance, not just a cameo appearance, but it has to be Superman and Shazam taking on Black Adam. But Shazam has to be the one to finally take down Black Adam, not Superman.
They did a cartoon movie on that too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they did. Exactly.
I like that. That's a good idea. I like that.
Well, this is being covered in multiple areas now. It seems now. I want.
Do you believe Grace?
Well, here it's reported here and on Geeklocity, the rumors. Listen, people like to complain about Mikey and Grace, but I think they know. I think they do hear what's going on. Knowing how WB has been, it makes sense to me that they would pivot away, still from Snyderverse, still from Cavill, because we've had a lot of Superman. Even though we still wanted to see him come back one more time. They don't want to renew his contract. Gal still is on contract, and basically it would follow the pattern. What did they do with Batfleck? They had him back for one more movie in The Flash. That may be all there is.
Mm-hmm.
They have Gal for one more movie. That may be all there is. And they have all these new lady characters that they want to push. And the reason I'm saying it's gonna send a link some Ambassador if he wants to. He just got back.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for the Eternals. Has actually been very good.
Let me pose an idea. Let me pose an idea here.
I'll send you a link.
Okay,
Ambassador.
so what if they try to move in a way that they can put the heroes, the male heroes in with the female heroes that are getting their spotlights in other movies. So what if they're creating new movie opportunities, new movie team ups?
Mm-hmm. This is WB though, Carl. I know you haven't been following them like we do. They kind of fail with, they kind of drop certain characters. They don't really follow through with a lot of the storylines.
Okay. Okay.
So that would be nice if they introduce them
I
into
actually
others.
have something that might
Okay.
assist you. So this was on the red carpet premiere for Red Notice. This is somebody who works alongside Dwayne Johnson, I think one of his producers at the company. They produced the Black Adam movies. They're the production company behind it. So he's teasing that they're going to be doing some of Black Adam. So I thought we should listen to it.
I have to ask you, given where we are with
That's
the
cool.
actors
Dean,
involved,
hit it up.
Wonder Woman, Black Adam.
I mean, we got to see them together somehow. Believe me, working on it. But I mean, to see Wonder Woman and Black Adam share the screen is going to be pretty awesome. And I honestly feel like Wonder Woman's one of the few superheroes that can go toe to toe with Black Adam. So that even more so
See, this is like
That is a straight up diss towards Superman, saying Wonder Woman's one of the few characters who can do it.
So I've been following movie talk on. Thank you, RJ. So what's happening here is this is a media blitz to see how people are going to react and the way they're thinking. Now, of course, this is before the merger, the Discovery merger. So yes, I think it's coming through multiple sources. And listen, I think Mikey and Grace both have sources, and they're putting the feelers out there that say, "Oh, what about Wonder Woman versus Black Adam? What have a large majority of the fans been wanting to see really for years?" It's just seems like the way it's going. It seems don't be surprised. Is all I'm saying. Don't be surprised.
It sounds like they're definitely more confident on Gal Gadot coming back to Henry Cavill. So yeah.
No, they don't want to deal with the baggage of that. They're going to say if Cavill comes back, fans are going to ask for more Snyderverse. They don't want to renew the contract. It's easier. And it does give them, talking about woke marketing, it does take them into that territory where there's a lot of females in one movie, which I'm fine with. Like Carl said, I'd like to see that.
As long as Shazam is in the movie.
I'm just speaking like as if I were, picking movies I would like to see. Those are the kind of opportunities I would want to see. But more, whatever DC ends up doing, WB ends up doing for DC movies, it's up to them.
H Parts, thank you, man. H Parts 100. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say what I said about Superman and Shazam. I'll say the same thing about Wonder Woman. If they're not going to use Superman and they use Wonder Woman, same thing. Shazam has to be on the feet. Black Adam.
Well, it's
John
really
was correct too. By the way, you can't call it Snyderverse anymore.
It's really going to get my friends and panties in a twist because
But he's right though.
because not giving you Cavill and then pushing Wonder Woman after 84.
They've been saying this though. They've been saying that DC is going to go more female led.
Yeah.
Batgirl, Supergirl. I mean,
well, HBarts 100 with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the support, brother. And I'm glad you got to see the Eternals today. This man Henry wants to play Superman, and they're like, nah. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Lunga.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about DC Universe stuff. Okay.
Brian's like Brian.
Am I killing Brian today?
I just zoned out there for a few minutes. I didn't know what was going on. Not
basically, Brian. Basically, your Black Adam versus Superman dreams might be dead. So, dead like the Snyderverse.
What's this little faction in the chat happening with Hans and Lunga?
I think there's the thing. Okay, you can say it's not going to happen, but you don't have to be a dick about it. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I think like there's this overarching.
No, absolutely, I agree.
Reason for people to be like, yeah, it ain't happening, dork. Now shut up.
But it's the other side. They tend to be. You can say that for the other side.
I think every
I'm just saying though. Like, can't we all just be nice to each other? Like,
exactly.
For F's sakes, man.
They're probably so sick and tired of hearing the word Snyderverse that's probably the reason for that attitude.
Motivates a lot of it. Yeah, I would have to agree.
It's because
just the way they interact with people.
Wow, Josh! Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Go. I'm sorry, Aaron.
He's not the only one. He's not the only one. Like,
okay, Josh. I don't want to.
I kind of fell asleep. It was all right.
Josh, I'm glad you liked it. You
Yeah,
enjoyed Wonder
I thought
Woman.
it was good. Me and the wife watched it. We loved it. I thought Pedro Pascal was the first movie I saw him in. I thought he was a great bad guy.
All right, cool. I'll give it another
I
shot.
actually enjoyed the movie. Like, I guess if you're going hardcore to the comics, maybe not so much, but as like a casual viewer just watching a movie with my family, I thought it was great.
All right, well let's have a real party. Invite Lunga on too. Here we go. And then we'll get to another topic here. Let me see. I'm Boomer.
Would you like me to bring up something else that I would like to talk about, or not? I would like to talk about what Grace said.
Wicked.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I was trying to read this. Let me just read the first line because I have the article in there. We got to see. Garcia said, "This is all I want to read." So it's going to be real quick. Black Adam's producer Hiram Garcia teased the possibility. Garcia said, "We got to see them together somehow. I honestly feel like Wonder Woman is the one of the few." Oh, that's what we just watched. Yes. I think there's lots of covering. I think it's more likely the way they're going. I'm not opposed to seeing that.
This means nothing. They just have to be like to see them together. It means nothing right now.
Well,
I want to be a fan of both characters.
Yeah. That's what studios.
They all say that.
Oh, you want to only come in on the Amico, Lunga? Okay.
It's not the Amico, guys. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It just means he would like to see it together. It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah. You might like Wonder Woman.
All right, but they consciously didn't mention Superman though. They know that can of worms.
It's almost like that version of the character is never coming back. Sadly.
Oh, I really like that one.
It sucks, but it's almost like they really don't want to talk about it.
Well, here, who's your favorite Superman? How did you like Cavill as Superman? Josh, you go first. Carl, Josh first.
Okay.
Superman. I'm not a big Superman fan, but I thought Cavill was pretty cool.
Okay. I'm sorry, Aaron was starting to talk. Maybe Aaron go first, and then Carl.
Okay. Well, I did like Cavill's Superman. I did like Man of Steel. I thought Man of Steel was a tremendous movie. I thought Cavill played Superman. Yeah, he wasn't the Superman from like Christopher Reeves, the classic dork like Superman we're all used to.
Dork.
But you know what I mean. Like when he's as Clark Kent, but as when I just like this Cavill's portrayal of Superman as a different type of Superman, more of a one struggling to know who he is in this world of, because he knows he's not from Earth, and he knows he has his powers. So he can do what he wants with his powers for good or bad, and he struggles with it. And I like that.
Well, we're gonna get Carl next, and then we'll get ambassadors. First take after seeing the Eternals after we get Carl. Carl, did you like Cavill as Superman? What Superman do you like the best?
Which Superman? George Reeves.
George Reeves. Okay.
Well, that's long.
George Reeves.
All right. I just respect that.
You know, I like the way he didn't make Clark Kent out to be such a dork, like you're talking about, and he was just an average Joe that happened to be a superhero.
Okay. All right, good pick. I remember watching it back in the day when I was growing up on Nick at Night.
Oh yes, I just saw it, RJ. Sorry.
Ambassador, you just got back from the Eternals, is this right?
Thank you.
Yeah, saw it in IMAX and it was glorious.
Glorious. Okay.
Yes.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
And just so everybody else who happened to like Wonder Woman 84 doesn't feel alone, me and Mam Ambassador and several of our friends enjoyed it too. So if you happen to like Wonder Woman 84, you're not alone.
Okay.
And you're welcome. And hot take, I think Eternals is a refreshing change for the MCU.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Thank you, Ambassador. This is what I said in the video weeks ago.
You're
How
gonna do a
Eternals.
review on your channel, or because that's great
Thank you.
news. I take your recommendation highly. So.
Well,
I
I'll be
can't
doing
wait
I'll be doing a full review Saturday night. So.
Okay.
I'll be joining you because I'll be seeing.
RJ, are you
Good.
planning to see it?
Saturday probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I was going to go see
keep
tomorrow,
telling
but some
people.
issues came up.
Brian, you have any interest? Or are you going to wait on this one, Eternals? Okay.
Brian said he's going to try and see it, eventually. He told me eventually.
Yeah, post up RJ's picture in the private chat. I just saw what he posted too. So
Yeah, I just don't have the money right now.
Oh, I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's not going to happen.
H parts one. Oh, that's right, man. I apologize. I forgot I don't want to get your personal stuff, but is things getting better on that front, or still kind of weird with the transition at work?
Did you read Super Chat?
Oh, sorry. H parts $105. Dwayne said he thinks he could get a Marvel versus DC film going. No way it will ever happen. The Rock is not that powerful in Hollywood.
I have to agree with H parts on that one.
Did you guys
I would
see
love
that?
to see that, but I agree.
He said he talked to Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot and said that him and the other actors might be trying to pitch an idea to do a Marvel versus DC movie.
Yeah, okay. It has to be an off-road. It cannot be an MCU thing. It has to be something off, a different thing. It can't be an MCU because MCU already has plans for like 10 years down the road.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Carl, and then I'll say my piece.
Well, no, I remember there being like a Marvel versus DC comic way back when, and that's what I would like to see them do a movie of. I know that'll never happen, but that's just my wish.
Well, Laser Luke Gaming says if they bring back Wonder Woman to fight Black Adam, they need to bring back the rest of the Justice League. Seriously, WB, stop being so. I do want to see the rest go against.
So about that Amico.
Thank you.
About that Amico. Since I'm frozen out all the conversations.
All right, let's go. Oh God.
All right.
No,
What
it's
about
no fun. It's no fun. It's
Oh
no fun.
boy.
It's no fun being an Amico
gosh.
fan right now, but I played it.
It's
Dark Daddy Lunga. I played it.
It's
Sure.
it's a little bit of a reunion. Lunga, it's been a while. Good to see you, man.
What up, Ambassador?
Truly.
What did you think about that, Lunga? Ambassador's first-hand reports of the Eternals. Are you planning to see Eternals this weekend?
Yeah, we're seeing it Saturday. Me and my daughter are going to see it Saturday.
Cool.
I am worried. I'll be honest. I am just because I've never based my opinion on a critic score. I don't. There's lots of critic scores that are low that I still enjoyed it, but
the audience score is much higher. I'll just tell you that.
Hey, Lunga,
and most people are dumb. So
this is
go by that.
Lunga, can I just give you a little heads up?
Hey,
It is a slower film. It is a much more character based rather than.
I just keep telling people Eternals is not like a typical MCU movie.
It is very much not. It is not like your atypical. Now there is some action set pieces, but it is a much more character-driven story, and I
Sure.
think
And as long as the story's good, that's fine. Because Dune
the
is the
story
same
is
way.
actually
Dune's like that too.
Well, here's the thing. I almost this isn't exactly the same way as Watchmen, but I would almost put this in kind of the same category. It's not a deconstruction of superhero tropes, but it's very much the characters are the focus. There's a good plot for the film. There is some of the atypical MCU tropes within this film, but the performances I thought were actually surprisingly good. I've never seen anything Chloe Zhao's ever done before, but based on this, I'm actually somewhat intrigued to go check out some of the stuff she's done aside from this, based on this movie, because I think it like I said, it has a slower pace, but you need that slower pace to have time with the characters. And every single one of these characters has depth to them.
Okay, you don't feel any characters got shortchanged, or you feel the story was.
Well, here's the thing: would I have liked to have had more time with all these characters? Yes, but this is a 2.5-hour movie.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
that's long.
but it needed the time was, I think, well worth it. I walked out of this film. Now, it did have a mid and post credit scene, both the atypical thing for Marvel, but both the mid and post credit scenes did tie into what they're doing moving forward. They are primarily focused on new characters more than new story plot, but there's a lot to unpack. I'm just trying to give you all just the bare
Yeah.
bones.
I mean, I go into movies with an open mind. I always have. Even though I hated Tenet, I went into it like, well, let's see, let's hope no one surprises me. Let them surprise me, but it didn't happen. But with this, I'm going into it open mind. Like one thing people were saying before it even came out, and this is the thing that it did annoy me. They're like, oh, you can't have that many characters. There's no way. Imagine if the Avengers were all in one film at the beginning. Yeah, we did that, guys. It's called X-Men.
Yes.
Zeno's back.
Hey, Zeno.
We missed you, Zeno.
I want to just say that I don't go. One of the reasons I don't study up on every part of on all the lore, because I like to go into the movies as a moviegoer.
Fresh, okay.
But going in fresh, because it just helps me better understand that a lot more, because I made that mistake on
that's a good idea.
Star Wars: The Sith, Revenge of the Sith. And that's why I like to go in fresh, because it's just, I like to just watch movies. It's.
I could get that. I like to do that too. I went in fresh with Dune, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. Like, I didn't really see much of the first Dune. I didn't read the novel or anything like that.
You didn't watch the really long old Dune movie?
No, I only saw parts of it. My father always watched it on TV.
Max,
I saw that version.
Max, you made the right choice. I have to
No,
say it.
Lynch's is horrible.
Yeah, compared to,
I mean, I have a nostalgic part of it. I mean, as a kid, I watched it and I loved it as a kid. So, I mean, it has a place in my heart.
I mean, it had Patrick Stewart in it, so.
Yeah, it had a place in my heart.
Can't be all that bad,
nostalgia reasons, but when you look back, it's like, no, this wasn't a good movie.
this was. I would say Denis Villeneuve, he got it right. He's got it more.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I did. Denis Villeneuve, definitely. And I'm so glad he's getting his chance to complete his vision.
Yes. Unlike
Zeno, that was a question. I thought you were making a statement. It does have a question mark. How can you be a fan of vaporware? It's not vaporware. It does exist. It's just, I don't know it's not vaporware yet. Okay. I'll give you that concession. Hopefully it comes out. All my friends are tired of me talking about the Amico.
Yes.
You don't want me to be
Hi.
happy. I get it. No, everyone, aren't you
No,
going
no,
to be
no,
happy
no,
for
no,
me
no,
if I
no,
get
no,
my
no, no.
Amico?
Let's get this straight. Let's because
Okay.
here, no, you know what?
You're killing my
You want to
joy.
talk about it? All right, let's talk about it. All right, fine.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Here,
I
I have absolutely
think-
no problem, Carl.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Go on.
I have no problem with people wanting to buy and enjoy whatever system they want to get.
Oh,
Get whatever you want. I don't care. Max, if you want to blow your money on it, that's your prerogative. I've blown money on dumb shit that no one else would want. That's fine.
Okay.
There's no problem with that. I have no problem with people want to do it. I'm not the person saying it should be taken down. He shouldn't even be allowed to sell it. Of course not. Let him do his thing. What I argue with is the dumb ass fucking protection and propping up they do of the system and of the man behind it, like he's some kind of like altruistic man that all he cares about is people and giving them what they want. It's like, stop. You can love the system without all that nonsense. That's the shit I push back on. I push back on every time he does something dumb. People are out to defend it. Oh, well, you got to understand, it's this. Stop that. Stop that.
defending him. Okay. I feared all I thought.
You can still like the Amico Max and buy it and say, you know what, I want to support this system and Tommy without pulling up this massive defense of him. Because here's the thing: if it was someone you didn't know and something you weren't supporting, you would not be. You've done this with a lot of other people. You are always questioning. Well, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. Something's wrong here. This is the way people. But when it's him, you are rolling black and laying on your back and showing your belly, Max. That's what you do when it comes to him and the Amico. And that's the issue I have, and a lot of other people that are in this complete. Can I use the word cult of the Amico?
Oh no! It's my Amico family.
If you don't know, am I next?
You can be, Carl. Yes, you have. This is your experience in this.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I've been on both sides, so I have the. First of all, I'll tell you right now that when I first talked, Tommy Talarico is the kind of guy who, and Geese of Cash said this, and I wholeheartedly agree. He can sell you your own shirt, but I'm going to say this about him: he's a lot like a politician.
Okay.
He has a very Bill Clinton-like charisma.
What?
Okay. He'll make you feel like you knew him in college or high school. And I think he does talk about himself a little more often than he should. Cut it about 10 seconds shorter.
Oh, Josh.
And I think it's probably fine. I also believe it will come out, but here's the thing. The Amico is really for people who can enjoy Astro Smash for more than an hour.
Which there aren't many.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I just...
Yeah.
Pretty much. Wants to hear about your flashlight.
That's
oh my god,
Jarbo, that's a great take.
Yeah.
No, that's telling me something about your love life there, buddy.
Yeah, Jarbo, that's yeah.
Hey.
Miko forever. Okay, next topic. I don't. You all criticize me, then you want to bring it up. Okay.
Burn the Amico with
Carl,
napalm.
you know,
didn't bring it up.
The very first interview Max ever had with Tommy was on my channel, and I interviewed him, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes. This is what a lot of people who are newer to Max's channel and don't remember when me and Max used to stream together all the time don't know this. I interviewed Tommy, and that's the first time Max got to talk to Tommy when he was on my channel. Now, Max was the one who reached out, and he's like, let's do it on your channel. I'm like, sure, I guess. So we did it, and I'm not kidding you. I was sitting back there. John was with us from Nerd Reactor. He was asking the questions. Max was asking the questions. I was literally just sitting back as a moderator. Happy. And I didn't really give a rat's ass. Nothing. And I have this. I'm not 100% right. I know I'm not, but I'm 9 out of 10 times I'm right. And when I get a sense of people, and I could tell when it's a script. I can tell when it's Max doesn't like me using this word, snake oil salesman. When what he was saying now is the same shit he was saying then. It's the same thing. And if I have to hear about his Ferrari one more fucking time, I swear to God, I'm going to shoot myself.
No, please don't do
I
that.
don't give a fuck about your fucking Ferrari, bro. You're a musician who's trying to be a game developer, and you're not one. Okay? I really don't care.
You would probably love the introduction for my newest video that I put up.
So I had a topic about Star Wars. Can we? You guys always want to talk about the Amico. Come on, chill, man.
Yeah,
but it's a way to make
We always
money
want to talk
in
about
that.
it. No, I never get to talk about it because you freeze me out.
Because I want my friends to come back.
Oh, I see how it is.
No.
I can't bring you around other people, Lunga. I get it. I get it.
No, not the Amico.
How do we? Oh,
Lunga, I feel the
nice.
same way.
That's not nice, Max.
I do.
Well, here's the other side, though. Amico friends, my Amico friends get beat up every day about
Your Amico friends are fucking sensitive pussies.
Well, they don't need.
Yes.
It's just saying another person being critical of them, and they can't take it.
Yeah, but they're gonna go out and attack other people, but they can't take it. Brood, no. Listen.
Oh my God.
You want to dish it? Take it. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
Well,
Zeno is
Boy,
an-
you're
remind
me
say
of-
that this
Sorry.
year for Max. I'm sorry, Carl. Go ahead.
No, I was saying he remind me a lot of Tony TGD.
Me?
Yeah,
No, he doesn't-
yeah, you
No,
remind
don't
me a
compare
lot
me to anybody. I'm a fucking original, bro. They broke the mold when they made me.
Just,
careful.
I mean, in
Careful
certain,
waters, Carl. Careful,
in
Carl.
certain ways, I recognize a lot of the same stuff, and that's all I'm
I
saying.
have no idea. I have no idea who this man is. I'm assuming.
Red alert,
It's going to be a retro or a gamer channel, right? Am I correct?
Probably.
Oh my God.
I don't.
I was going to talk about Star Wars.
Hold on, I'm
Kinda
talking to
sorta,
Carl here, Max. Well, one
I
second.
know.
Just, I want to
Kinda
clarify this.
He covers about a bit of everything. He's more of a journalist, so.
Okay, other people on the panel, do you know this? Who's he talking about? Who is this guy? Is he a
The
gaming channel?
Geek Getaway. I've heard of him, but I
Yes,
don't
I
watch
know
his
who he
content
is.
because
he's
I'm like
nothing
Max. I
like-
He's
have
also
taste.
a member. Hey, Tony.
Okay, no, but here's the thing, Carl.
Okay.
I have no stake in this fucking game. I play games casually. I'm not like a huge gamer. I don't report on gaming. I don't talk about gaming very little, unless there's maybe a new game that seems interesting coming out. That's about it. But I hardly ever talk about gaming at all. And like I said, I had Tommy on my channel. That's my channel is mostly a nerd channel, dude. Similar to what Max does, minus the drama. I just talk about. It's true. It's
No,
true.
I'm talking. I'm speaking about character traits, not anything else. I mean, in terms of character traits, character personality traits.
Don't say you don't you don't know about
It's
Logan
a
yet.
it's a compliment, okay? Just
okay.
consider it a compliment. Move on.
Can we
Go
say
ahead,
that
Longa.
the
Get
last-
final word.
Go on.
He's an original. He's an OG. All right. Hey, Brian.
Can we just?
Are you still there, Brian?
Can we?
what?
Can I just say
yes.
this real quick?
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, if this year has proven anything, is that Max truly has a one-track mind. First it was Snarka. Now it's Amico.
Hold on. It was Geeks and Gamers, Snyder Cut, Andy, Jody, Amico. Now it's back to Geeks and Gamers.
You do realize you're all criticizing me while I'm trying to talk about Matt Smith and Star Wars. You do realize that
We say it with love, Max.
Okay, let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
Holy crap, Superior Hero Collectibles, what are you doing over here? Why are you watching this maniac?
Oh, by the way, I want to say thank you, Max. You know that troll you've been having that's been posting like the porn stuff.
Yes, we know that guy.
Whatever HD, whatever guy. Yeah, he was in my stream tonight. Thanks. Thanks. You gave me fucking roaches. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It spreads like an STD. Like I don't know where.
Yeah. Thank you for the fucking herpes.
I can't get rid of it. Don't mention the name. I can't get rid of it. I go with my comments and I delete them.
Of course you can't get rid of it. It's like an STD. It's with you forever.
I need to go to the doctor.
That's what I get for hanging around Max. I get fucking YouTube AIDS.
I got a YouTube STD. And I can't get
And you don't wear a condom when you're around us. Thanks.
Oh God. So about Matt Smith.
Max,
Max
STD.
Gray story.
You said Max Smith?
Well. What do we have here? I got a scoop on Matt Smith involving the rise of Skywalker.
Actually, it wasn't about Star Wars, about Black Panther.
Really?
No, don't care.
Yes.
I have no interest in
Am I going to have to start doing a Grace Randolph impersonation as well?
Please not. I'm trying to stay on
not?
track here.
Jessica Chastain.
I like Jessica Chastain. That's my one problem. That's my one problem with Grace. Leave Chastain alone. All right, here we go. I thought this would be cool to play. Oh, now I don't know if I shared the audio because you're distracting this boomer. Hold on a second.
Well, Max, it would help if you weren't such a damn boomer.
Well, yeah, you guys, all my members are thinking this is a roast stream. Listen, if you guys want to do a roast stream,
Ambassador, you probably had a flip phone up until 2 years ago. Shut up.
You're probably right.
All right. Let's listen to this.
Do we have to?
I like this actually. I'm on board with this.
Did you shoot any Star Wars scenes?
No, I didn't. There was, we were close to me being in it, but then it just never quite happened. I think the thing they were thinking of before, eventually the part became, it became obsolete and they didn't need it, and so I never got to be in Star Wars. There we are.
Wait,
it's probably good.
Here's conjecture. Was this Palpatine's son? Was that who you were playing?
I could not possibly say. The
movie's been out for a couple of years, Matt. You can say it.
It was a really groovy part and concept. It was pretty big. It was a big thing. It was like a big story detail. Like a
it became obsolete.
Transformative Star Wars story detail, but it never quite got over the line.
No, I can't deal with this. I'm gonna have nightmares about this now.
Yeah, I mean, it was like it was a big.
I really wish they would have done it
in the history of the franchise.
I need you to stop talking. You're getting me angrier every successive word.
I know.
Really could have made that movie a hell of a lot better. Man.
There we are.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into costume? Was there a costume test? How far away did you go?
There was no costume. There were a couple.
So Mike Zero was full of shit then, huh?
And
the good part is you still have your Star Wars eligibility card, so it's a long career.
Well, maybe I can come back. You never know. I mean,
we got those Disney Plus series. You could come back.
Come back and
Oh my god, this whole thing's dumb as fuck.
This is the
Screw
worst.
Keanu Reeves. I'd rather see Matt Smith be Darth Revan.
The worst possible time.
Oh god, I hope. Sorry, it's because I'm in Spain and the internet's really shoddy. In our hotel in the middle of.
No thanks. I appreciate you giving that clip though. I'm not gonna. That was interesting though, man. What's everyone's thought? We'll go to my pal Josh first because I searched out Star Wars news for you, Josh. You like the Rise of Skywalker? What did you hear the rumors about Matt Smith maybe be involved? And he was being strongly considered, but now that's
no. He was gonna be in the movie, but they pulled him at the last second. They didn't actually.
Well, thanks, Josh.
They changed. I think the original plan was when he got the power, Palpatine, whatever, he was going to de-age, basically, or get put into a younger body, a younger version of himself, and then they decided to go a different route, and that's what ended up happening. And remember, there was the talk about him leading up to Rise of Skywalker was big, and then when the leak happened, that's when it all went away.
Well, they should have done that.
Well, my resident Star Wars friend Josh, what's your thought on that? Are you upset that you didn't get to see that, or are you just happy with the results, or what?
No, I don't really care because they do it all the time with some of these movies. It's this person was going to have this role, like when they cast the original Anakin, freaking Jake Lloyd wasn't the only one considered for young Anakin Skywalker. They're like, what if this guy would have been it? But that's not what we got. And the pure speculation of saying what could have been will just drive you nuts. So,
Well, hold on. You're talking about two different actors playing the same role. That's not what's going on here. Having a choice of an actor to play young Anakin Skywalker is just picking the right actor. This was a completely different storyline. They were going to de-age Palpatine, either by the energy or whatever that he's draining from them, de-aging him, or being put in a younger body, in a clone body, which is kind of similar to what we got in Dark Empire.
Dark Empire, yes.
Dark Empire, right? Where he came back in a younger.
Aren't they talking about possibly doing a young Palpatine here in a few years or something?
I would love to see it. I think, honestly, other than Darth Revan, if they actually, we could see something like that in The Acolyte, Ambassador, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe.
But if they do a Plagueis kind of series or a young Palpatine, just grab him for that.
Can you imagine if they did do young Palpatine as a clone and then they continued, 10, 11, and 12?
There's
no. Okay.
No. There's no point to have a clone of Palpatine. He's a young man at the time of the Acolyte. Now,
right.
If the Acolyte is towards the end of the High Republic, going into the prequel stage, Palpatine may not even make an appearance. You're probably going to see Darth Tenebrous. You're definitely going to see Darth Plagueis. Palpatine may not even play a part.
Oh, I remember I heard it. Some of those news sources were talking about possibly season 3 of Mando.
That what Degrassi said, that's not correct. He said he had a role and became obsolete. Billy Howell had a role. That role was still there. Palpatine's son was still there. This is completely different. He was supposed to be a younger Palpatine, not be Palpatine's son, because that's not an obsolete role. That role was in The Rise of Skywalker.
All right. Well, I thought that was intriguing. I understand that. I respect everyone's points. I personally would have liked. I like Matt Smith. I would have liked to have seen it, but I am going to give it another shot. I'm going to watch it again. I still have my digital copy via a certain nerd report.
I would rather have hydrochloric acid poured in my eyes and me be rendered blind for the rest of my life, never watch that movie again.
The nerd report?
Yeah.
My Star Wars fan card is going to be revoked when you hear this. I actually like the Rise of Skywalker.
No, you feel free to like.
Oh, you ain't the only one.
No, you can like it. I don't care. I
like it as a movie, not and
that's fine. We said a little. Yeah, me, Star Wars only, Goldman. When we do Tatooine, we all have varying opinions on it. There's you can.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's a gatekeeper here. You can like whatever you want.
No. I just mean in general. I know most Star Wars fans would want to revoke my card when they hear that.
Yeah, the whole talk about a card.
I won't revoke your. I would never revoke a fellow Star Wars fan's card ever.
Unless they like Last Jedi. Come on, be honest.
I might look at you. I might look at you a little funny, but I will not. I might look at you a little funny, but I will not revoke your Star Wars geek card ever.
No. Carl, what we do here is we're all about supporting fans being able to like stuff and get criticized for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not Enosh's stream.
Even though Ambassador said something about acid in his eyes, I don't know what that was about. But even though he said that,
I would rather have hydrochloric acid poured into my eyes, so I was rendered blind, so I would never be able to watch that movie ever again.
But Ambassador, you would be able to watch any movie though if that happened.
I know, but it would be worth it. So I'm being hyperbolic.
I know. I'm just messing.
Here's some sad news.
This is a fake story.
It's on IGN.
Oh, it's an IGN. What? Well, IGN.
It is. It's on IGN.
Yeah, what now, RJ?
This is true. This is true.
Well, IGN's a little iffy sometimes.
Fake news, RJ. Indiana Jones 5 crew member reportedly found dead.
It wasn't dead on set.
It wasn't on set. 54-year-old grip on the film's second unit was found dead in his hotel room in the city of Fes. Walt Disney Studios told New York Post on Thursday.
I mean, people do die of heart attacks and people die. Newsflash.
Other things.
All right, no one cares about this news. Okay, all right.
It's not important, Max.
A person dying is not important. Okay, all right.
And for the record, I am somewhat offended. I mean, Josh, I recognize you as a fellow Star Wars fan, but Max, for you to say that he is the key Star Wars fan on this panel, I think is a big disservice to myself, to Brian, and to Lunga.
Well, to be fair, though,
I mean, my channel logo is like the Jedi logo. I mean, you know.
Yeah, my avatar is freaking.
All right.
Grand Admiral
I just mean he's the producer of the show that asks.
Yeah, he looks for
Yeah, it's called your kissing ass or your producer level.
Yeah, I take it seriously. Josh knows. We had some talks behind the scenes too. You know. Yeah, he is producer. I think that's serious.
That's right. He's a great asset to the
Hey,
production
Max,
of
you
your
want to
show.
talk about Marvel?
That's great.
Marvel? Yeah, I actually do have another Marvel. I have a lot of stories
I had
here.
some pulled up.
God damn it! I'm trying to get through my story. I'm trying to get through my articles that I carefully curated and read in advance. All right.
Wow,
Oh,
you actually
Grace.
took
That's fine.
You
Grace.
finally took some advice from me and did research and actually set your stuff up properly for a change.
Obviously
Holy
not.
freaking crap! I'm going
Obviously
to keel
not.
over from shock.
Obviously not.
Okay, so let me break this down real quick before anyone says anything. So what happened was that it was basically confirmed by Daniel RPK and a couple other people that Shuri's going to be taking over as Black Panther in the movie Black Panther 2: Wakanda Forever. Namor is the main villain. So here's where things get interesting, right? So Grace is saying that Shuri will be Black Panther for just this one movie at the request of Letitia Wright. Someone else will become Black Panther. That's all I'm going to say because I don't want to ruin the movie. It's a great choice, though. People will be happy. So she's saying that Shuri will only be Black Panther in this movie, and then someone else will get the mantle at the very end.
It's a surprise casting. I'm saying it's a surprise casting.
Okay, so as a Marvel noob, I have to ask: isn't Namor a good guy?
No, at first, no.
He very much I would describe him as an anti-hero. Sometimes
He's kind of like a Black Adam.
Sometimes bad.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just asking.
He works as both.
What's your thoughts on this plot point? I think they could do a very emotional story with
There's
her
a surprise
taking the mantle
casting.
after her brother's passing because they're going to have to deal with that, and then someone else taking over. I think it could be done very well.
Well, I was gonna say real quick. I know what they're doing. I'm just not allowed to say.
Okay,
But I saw some things, and I know what they're doing, and I think they're gonna have a good case of pleasing everybody. I think everyone will be. They found a way to make it work for everybody.
Peek behind the curtain.
Is there a surprise casting?
All right. I want.
It's not going to be a surprise casting. I'll tell you that much. It's not like some big actors coming in to fill in the role. The way they're doing it makes sense, and it's going to be very respectful. And I think it's going to make everybody happy. So that's as much as I can say.
Yeah. Yes, Josh, producer Josh. I agree with you there. Behind the scenes. All right. All right. Let me see what else. I did have more Marvel news. I have like 6 more articles up. How are we going to get through all of them? All right.
Why do you have so many?
Because I was trying to find the cool stuff, and I had a lot of stuff. Werewolf by Night. Gail Garcia Bernal to star Disney Plus Halloween special.
Who's that?
They're going to start.
He's the actor
filming
from
early.
Old. He was just an Old with the M. Night Shyamalan.
So we'll try to go through these articles quick. We won't, just give real quick thoughts. But they're gonna film it early 2022 so they can have it ready for next Halloween. I'm already.
This is really cool. I think they're introducing the character first in Moon Knight, so that should be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, I want to see how they're gonna handle a Halloween special. It seems like just like a one-off, hour-long special, not like an actual series. So we'll see what the story is and everything. But I'm cool with that. Go ahead.
And this next article is for our resident Justice Haley Seinfeld fan.
You're not gonna ask everybody else what they thought of Werewolf.
I like Haley too.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead. Everyone.
No, because RJ, we're not important.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. What'd you think of that, Ambassador?
Ambassador Stern.
Honestly,
Okay, great, getting that input there.
Love
the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
All right.
well, excuse me. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Well, actually 3:30 yesterday morning. So, bite my ass, Max.
Oh, I prefer not to. I don't, save that for,
I swear you say
ambassadors.
something about Mammoth Bastard.
No. I would never.
I will kick your ass.
He will come at you like a spider monkey.
No, I don't. Enough with the asses, the kicking and the biting. No, thank you. I'm just here for movie madness. Okay,
Mountain Dew.
Josh, Aaron, Brian, what do you think about? You ready for a werewolf Marvel series, or you're like, it's more superhero stuff?
That's just more Marvel stuff, man.
Why not?
Just
Yeah.
everybody
Who doesn't want to
likes
see a werewolf?
What's that stuff that they put ambrosia in their buffet salads? So, I'm sure there's a market for everybody.
I will say this. I'll say this as someone who is sick and tired of vampire movies. Bring on the werewolves.
All right,
We're getting played.
That is true.
All right, here you go. Thoughts?
Hello.
Have any of you guys watched Dickinson?
No.
God, you guys are missing out. It's such a great show.
I guess I have no opinion on any of that. Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
No, don't apologize. It's okay. It's okay. Apparently, I talk over everyone anyway, right? So it's okay.
Calm down. I do care about.
Max. I am calm.
Okay, no, I do care. What did you think about Werewolf, and then what do you think about Haley Steinfeld in this? This photo from Dickinson.
Irrelevant.
All right,
which one's irrelevant?
Werewolf or this is very relevant to me right now.
My opinion.
No, it's not irrelevant.
Don't get in here, boo. Don't get this.
You always mess with you.
No, okay, I get it. Well, I do want to. Now I am, because I missed you. I do want to know what you think about Werewolf by Night.
I have no idea what this is. I don't care really, to be honest with you.
This is
No, Werewolf by Night, not Haley Steinfeld.
So are they insinuating that
by Night? But I will say this might make you happy. I actually enjoyed Army of Thieves.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish it yet. I still want to see it. I was intrigued by the
Army of the Dead sucked. Army of Thieves is actually quite humorous, enjoyable. I had a good time.
You didn't like Army of the Dead?
No.
Trash. It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
It tried to be too many different movies. When all
is that what that is? Protoss? I didn't even.
Try to be too many different movies with zero care about the characters.
I'm joking.
Because
except for the title cards, gotta have the title
Dawson.
cards.
Yeah, Dawson made this avatar for me because Dawson is awesome and actually has talent. I'm like Max.
Whoa. Matt, someone you lay that in, and there was a giant.
You cannot match this avatar.
It's perfectly timed.
That is a very nice avatar.
Look at a strong chin that I do not have.
Wait, what? Why are we talking about this when there's Haley Steinfeld?
Well,
I don't give a rat's patootie. I don't give a rat's ass.
Can I talk about this show? Can I talk about the show?
RJ does.
I actually really like it. I think it's worth watching. I wish he would have picked a better picture, because I think this is just kind of.
That is the only reason why he wants to talk about it.
Your lips.
Right?
No, I just zoomed into there first because.
Sure.
He's
That's what he said. But what about this picture, guys? We heard that. We heard that next.
No, so it's a show. It's on Apple TV Plus. It's one of the only reasons I got Apple TV Plus. It's actually very. No.
Yes, that's the reason.
All jokes aside, it's actually a very well done drama comedy. It's about Emily Dickinson, the poet. It's a really, really, really good show. It's one of the best shows that nobody's talking about, sadly. Yeah, it just aired its final season. It's airing weekly. They dropped the first 3 episodes of the final season just right now. It's a really, really good show. Like I said, it's it deals with a lot of it really explores the life of Emily Dickinson, the poet. I promise it's a good show. It's a really good show.
Can I be frank?
It's really funny and it's really heartfelt. And again, it's a very entertaining show. I promise.
All right. Now, can I be frank? People would rather wash their hair than watch anything about Emily Dickinson.
See, that's what I thought too. I thought it was going to be boring, but it takes a very comedic approach to stuff, and it's really entertaining. It's a really fun show.
I would much rather.
I have zero interest in it, but I would have to push back on that. There's lots of people that enjoy Emily Dickinson. She's one of the great American poets and authors. She's quite well known. She's up there.
I know she's well known, but watching.
By the way, if you're not sold, they have a lot of great guest stars. Wiz Khalifa, John Mulaney's in it. Billy Eichner's in the new season.
The only thing that made me interested in
Ben
Apple,
Jones
and I
played
don't
Iron
even,
Fist.
there's no way I'm paying for it. But there's I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
There's some
Apple
fantasy show.
Foundation is on there, and then there's also going to be a Tom Hanks movie. So I'm actually considering getting Apple Plus.
Well, I'm just saying, if you guys want to break from your blockbuster stuff, it's a really good show. Like, if you like good, if
Blockbuster?
you like, well, you know what I mean.
1998.
Well, you know what I mean. Your typical shows. You're looking for something different. You check it. It's a really speedy show. It won't take very long to get through whatsoever. It's quite good, like I said.
If
you're into good character writing and you're into like funny shows, it's good.
I would much rather see a series focused around one of my favorite poets and writers, Edgar Allan Poe. You do a show called Poe or Edgar, about Edgar. I will definitely check that out. But as far as Emily Dickinson go, her poetry, while it is American classic and it is required reading for a lot of college students. Hello, I was one of those people. She was okay, but Poe was.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. I agree. I would watch that.
Go watch Altered Carbon. You have a kind of a fake Edgar Allan Poe there.
Yeah, I was liking that show until the second season's kind of boring.
Well, I was gonna say, even if you're not really familiar with Emily Dickinson, the poet, or you're not really a fan of her work, the show works outside of that too. To where kind of like, it's not like a one-to-one story about it's a biography of her life. No, it takes more of a satirical approach and really examines social issues. And again, I think it's a really good show. I like it, but
Cool. I'll check it out when I get Apple Plus if I do.
How much is?
I think it's like $4.99 Apple Plus. I think.
Ooh,
if you have an Apple device, you get it free for about a year.
Okay. Disney
I
has
have
submitted
way too many services already. I am not getting Apple Plus.
No. Disney has submitted a Star Wars Vision short for Academy Award.
And they picked one of the worst ones.
No,
this is the best one. What the hell are you talking about?
That's one of the best ones. RJ,
I would have picked the Ninth Jedi or the first episode of the Duel.
That was good as well.
Those are good too.
The only reason I say that is that in terms of like pushing for Oscars, this one was not the one I would pick. I think this one's a little weaker in terms of wow the Academy. Make the Academy.
This girl
really
right here
this.
that they never named her actually in the episode. She was spectacular. I
didn't even see this one yet. I got to finish Vision still. I only made it halfway
There's
through.
a surprise. Max hasn't finished something.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Boy, Max, you can't get any respect.
I know what's going on, Carl.
But you manage to scrounge up and follow the Amico news every day, though. That you can do. You have time for that.
Oh, what the? What is going on here?
Damn.
You invited them, Max. You're the host.
I know. McLovin made it.
McLovin.
I haven't seen McLovin in forever. Hey, McLovin.
How's the cops doing? How's
All right. So I only had three more stories left. I'm trying to make it out of here with my life.
I am
trying to kill you.
Poor Lunga kicked him in the balls. Damn.
I just spoke the truth. I'm sorry. I mean,
damn.
A burn is only good when it's true.
Is this roast Max live or MME live?
Max live.
Brian, what show are we on? Brian,
we all have our priorities, Max. We know what is yours.
That's
all.
Yeah, we know your priorities, Max.
Okay.
Using your flashlight to look at the Amico.
No, don't do that. That's Jarbo. Jarbo's the one with that flashlight. He's the one.
I think you mean flashlight.
Yeah,
that's
back.
what I said.
Hey,
flashlight.
That's.
Okay.
Haley is cute. I don't know if I spelled her name right. Yeah, she is. Oh my
goodness. No, you didn't spell her name right.
At least she's still a chick, unlike Ellen Page.
What
happened to her?
Disavow.
Name and disavow.
Yes. This is about
What?
It's
What?
whatever she wants to do is her
You're
right.
right,
I
Ambassador,
mean,
but
whatever
you still shouldn't go
Ellen
there.
Ellen wants to do is up to Ellen. I don't care. It's her.
Elliot, you mean?
Elliot. Sorry, damn it.
Quit dead naming, guys. Come on.
Elliot.
with
I
you?
forgot. Elliot.
I
whatever
don't
Elliot
give a
wants.
rat's ass. She was born a chick.
Oh, okay, we're not getting into that. This is movie talk, not politics. Not politics.
Now see,
Max, you went
that's-
there.
Now, see, this is one of the perks of having bad eyesight because you can misgender people on accident and totally get away with it.
All right, guys, it's been
H
fun.
Mart.
I'm gonna pop out while I still have a YouTube career.
No,
Um,
Have a good night.
no, we got to be. We have to be careful with this type of stuff. And listen, if people really want to less politics,
No.
it's not. We're not getting into that.
I don't have to be careful. It's called the freedom of speech, and no,
Okay,
there are
but-
no
Right,
right.
consequences on this.
Here's the thing,
Your
Ambassador.
channel,
Hold on.
your
Let's just clarify this.
Yes.
This is the difference, Ambassador. Like, if the topic was a news story about, let's say, the Dave Chappelle thing and the trans stuff, and it came up, and it was there's part of the topic, you just like out of left field. Just came in with that.
I know.
Okay?
Right.
That is a different story.
I know.
I mean,
No,
feel
I-
free to do whatever freedom of speech you want on your channel. I don't want to do that on here, and I still value as a friend.
Yeah.
Ambassador. It's not, I don't want to get into that, especially since we're trying to take politics less out of movie talk. So I don't want to bring that
How is
in.
it political?
Because people have difference of opinions on it, and I don't like to get into people's genders and stuff or whatever they want
Unless
to do.
you're talking about
fine,
geeks and
then move
gamers.
along.
Unless they, let's move.
Let's move along.
Let's move.
All right,
Move
so
along, move along, like
Resident
you
Evil
knew I
reboot.
could.
Resident Evil reboot. Are you guys? Is anyone
Again?
still excited for? Well, there's a new trailer. I didn't watch. We're not going to watch the trailer.
I've seen parts of the trailer, but it looks really good.
Yes,
It looks really good.
I'm excited for it. The only thing I'm like, why didn't this come out towards Halloween? November 24th, it's not coming out till. That would have been great if they released it during the holiday.
Why is someone compete with Ghostbusters?
Towards Thanksgiving, this is coming out.
Oh,
Are you guys still excited for Resident Evil?
yeah.
I'll catch
Yeah,
on streaming.
yeah,
I'll
I
go
might
to
watch it.
theaters, to be honest.
Later on, but I might watch it.
Nope.
It can't be any
Not
worse than
excited.
the other Resident Evils.
Oh, Lunga, you're not excited for this
I'm
Resident
not
Evil?
excited. No. Now, here's the thing. I end up watching a lot of stuff. I'm bored. I'll sit down. I'll watch a bunch of series that I never thought I would ever watch. However, when I say I'm not excited, it means it's not on my must-see list. After I watch everything else, exhausted everything else that I want to watch, and it's there, I'm like, all right, let's take a look.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I was really digging it, especially compared to the other Resident Evil movies. This is more exciting to me. It seems to follow close, and I'm not a huge fan of the games either. RJ, you're a big Resident Evil fan?
Yeah, no. Like I said, I like how it's more faithful to the games. Will I go see it in a movie theater though? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I think I'll catch it on streaming.
Retail streaming movie if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get from this, and it's no disrespect to the film itself.
Yeah.
It's just not the kind of thing I'm like super jazzed up about. But I hope it's good. I hope it works out. So, hopefully it's good. But like I said, I'll catch it in on streaming, or I'll wait till reviews come in. If like the reviews are so good and said it's really amazing, maybe I'll check it out in theaters. But I think I'd rather go see the new Disney animated movie Encanto in theaters that weekend instead. So, just being honest.
All right, so this is coming up on more and more productions. Dwayne Johnson says he will no longer use real guns on the set after Rush tragedy. What's our thoughts here?
Okay.
Doesn't need
All
to,
right.
really.
I mean, like, how in the world do you not pay to have the guns modified and not use live ammo?
Yeah,
that's what I'm still amazed about.
There's definitely precautions they could have taken. There's lots of things. I am more for. Listen, I think we got to separate this from gun rights of your owner. This is on in a production of the set. I think it should be safest as possible.
This is about safety rules on set.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with gun rights.
Right.
This is nothing to do with gun rights.
But they could literally just take the firing pin out, and it'll be just as safe as a rubber gun.
Okay. I think anything they can do based on the current production of Rust, they should. Yeah, I'm all for keeping the crew safer. That's all.
And if it's only for the reason,
Yeah,
of, like,
no.
muscle
If
flash,
ultimately he's making a decision for his production company that he wants to work with his production company and make the set safer, and he wants to enact this policy. Good on him. He's basically said he'll cover the payment for it. Doesn't matter if it's going to cost more to do CGI stuff. They don't care. It's more so just about protecting the crew, the crew members. The Rock. No matter what you think
he
of
makes
his actor,
G-rated stuff anyway. His production company doesn't make anything that they're shooting people up. Let's be fair.
Well, right. No, well, it's not just his movies though. It's about his production company. His production company's making more movies without him as well. He's in charge of his production company as well, so he oversees a lot of different stuff. But my point being is that it's like it's his policy. It's what he's going to do. No matter what you think of The Rock himself, he's always been very personable with his crewmates and his crew members on film sets. They've always spoken very highly of him, and he wants to treat them well. So I understand this.
It's up to Fast and Furious. It's up on the crew of Fast and
Well,
Furious.
he only got into an argument with Vin Diesel though. It's different. That's a cast.
Yeah, but Tyrese Gibson doesn't like him either, man.
Well, again, that's his castmates. It's not exactly crew members. He doesn't berate the crew staff on his movies.
Okay. Well, I if you were in the industry, this would hit closer to home. So I respect. Of course, it could be like virtue signaling type thing. Oh, we're going to do this on our set, but I support it. I support it because I'm just surprised that they didn't have. They didn't. Even insurance companies would back these projects if they didn't do these certain things already. Like it's just shocking that it's not to this point already.
I googled his production company. Do you know that one of the to be announced movies that they're thinking about making is a Scorpion King reboot?
The Tooth Fairy Part 2
with The Rock.
I don't know if it's with The Rock. I would assume it would be if it's a reboot and it's his production company.
I want to watch.
Go ahead.
Go on. Go ahead. It's fine.
I mean, he's the only good Scorpion King movie out there. The other ones, like straight home DVDs, are very bad.
They're looking to make a San Andreas 2.
No, yeah,
is
that's
this like straight to Redbox or something? Are these
Big
like
Trouble in Little China sequel?
Platform?
He's the
Genghis Khan film.
Genghis Khan.
Gosh.
Ooh, that could be good.
Too much. He's getting.
I could see The Rock in one of those historical pics playing Genghis Khan.
Yeah. Should The Rock slow down? Slow down,
Yes.
Rock.
He never slows down, man.
Yes, he should.
We know you can do it, but should
Just
you?
like his workout and getting the gains. He can't stop, never give up.
He comes from the era of wrestling
Did
where he
someone
can't slow
ask
down.
about Zack Snyder? I have my final article.
Oh no!
Oh, cool. And then I can get to breaking news that just broke.
All right, later, guys.
Army of
Have a
the
good
Dead
night.
2. Not about Snyderverse. Army of the Dead 2 could fall into the sci-fi action.
I'm sure
genre.
Lunga is super excited.
First
So
one
Lunga,
sucked.
what do you think about the title, Planet of the Dead?
Army of the Dead was bad enough. Do we need a whole planet of this shit?
Well, wait,
I wanna see
wait,
the
Max,
Planet
Max,
Ow.
Max, you're not covering the bigger story about Zack Snyder. Actually, I'm surprised.
What? I don't know.
What's that?
Sophia Boutella is going to star in Rebel Moon as the main character.
No,
Yeah, I covered
that's not
that
a
on
big
last
story.
episode that you weren't here for,
Yeah.
RJ.
Yes, he was. He did.
Damn,
my
dude.
bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
You didn't watch
Yesterday-
that
I mean-
stream.
That was yesterday's MME.
I mean,
Pay attention, RJ. You were too busy dealing with drama on Saggy's channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Someone else,
that
no,
wasn't-
someone
I
else's
mean-
channel. That's Saggy's channel. Whoever.
Army of the
I know.
Dead. I've heard it's a very. I've heard it's a very Army of the Dead is a very bad movie. Why would I want to watch Planet of the Dead?
Yeah, Army of Dead I didn't like either.
Well, if you're a fan of Army of the Dead, that Planet of the Dead would
To
be
be
the
fair,
next best
though,
thing.
like when Army of the Dead came out, like literally it's one of the most watched movies in Netflix history. They don't care at this point if you like it or don't like
'Cause
it.
it was-
They just want your viewership. That's how Netflix
Well, can
rolls.
I can I be frank? Can I be frank about something?
Yes, be frank. Okay,
Okay.
Frank.
Zack
Frank.
Snyder has the same. The Zack Snyder has the same. The Zack Snyder has the same. Sorry, the Zack Snyder community has the same problem as the Amico community. Zack Snyder fans revere Zack Snyder, much like Amico fans do Tommy Talarico.
We've mentioned this.
Wow.
Oh,
We've
man.
mentioned this.
Carl, just drop the mic. Carl, just drop the mic. Goodbye. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Carl.
Be away.
I actually have one last topic.
Okay.
I agree.
I have breaking news.
I have a question.
By the way, Army to Dead is number 3, RJ.
Oh, I'm sorry, number 3.
The Mitchells versus the Machine beat it, and so did We Can Be Heroes.
Hey, Mitchell's versus the Machine was awesome. That movie deserved.
And so did We Can Be Heroes.
I haven't seen that.
I do have a question. Who the hell is Sophia Boutella, and why should I care?
Oh, you know who she is?
Yeah.
She was in Kingsman.
Kingsman is the bodyguard for
I
Samuel Jackson's character.
I think Ambassador, even though he's pretty rough on her there, but I think he has a point though. She's not a main actress yet.
True, but she has a small
big
fan
movies,
base.
franchises.
What has she done that I would be even remotely interested?
The Mummy reboot.
No,
Mummy
reboot.
You're trash.
She was in Star Trek, the third movie as the alien.
Yeah, Star Trek Beyond.
I still haven't watched it.
You guys are throwing out some really bad movies here,
I still
guys.
haven't watched it.
Yeah, I know, Brian, but she knows she's in it.
Who is she, and why should I care?
She's a Kingsman. She saw the first Kingsman with Samuel Jackson.
No, I have not seen Kingsman.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or
Listen,
not,
I'm not saying she's a bad actress, but she ain't all that for it to be like.
She's seen her Atomic Blonde. Anybody see Atomic Blonde? Did you see
I didn't see that. I bought it.
The Mummy reboot.
Yeah.
All
right.
The Mummy reboot was ass. It was worse.
Yes,
than
it was ass.
You had asses tonight.
It was bad. The Mummy reboot.
It was
Tom
a
Cruise
massive
ass.
pile of stinky hut ass.
Damn,
you know, like the sequel trilogy.
Man, Ambassador on hate train tonight.
Man.
Oh, I'm not. Hey, I came in here
Coming around
talking
the
good
train.
stuff. I said good stuff about the Eternals. So don't give me this. Oh, Ambassador's just hating on everything. No, I'm not. I'm just giving my own
10 minutes of positivity, 40 minutes.
I mean, he was just asking a question.
Yes, I was legit. As who is Sophia Boutella?
No,
and
you
why
have
should
a
I
point.
care?
You have a point. I actually, you're right, because she hasn't isn't a known quantity as a lead yet, and for them to go out and say this is going to be our lead of Rebel Moon, didn't give me a lot of extreme confidence. I'm like, okay, I'm not saying she's horrible.
But Zack Snyder does that though. He did it kind of like. Remember the 300? Gerard Butler was mostly known for Phantom of the Opera. And
Said
then
that same thing about Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal Gadot too.
There's nothing wrong with unknown actors and actresses playing roles.
Exactly.
That's how they get discovered.
No,
sure.
no.
However, I don't understand what the excitement is around this pretty much unknown actress. That's what I'm saying.
True.
I don't
That's
either.
true.
Unknown.
It's
She's not
the
unknown.
equivalent
You know what I
to the Green Lantern that everyone talks about. We
So
haven't seen him yet.
about what's on the screen, in case you were wondering. So this just happened just now.
It's another poster
this is-
for No Way Home.
No,
5-minute warning for the end of the show because I have to get ready for tomorrow.
I don't see Toby or Andrew. So
well,
where's the?
I'm trying to explain
don't-
what's going on.
I
So,
don't care.
Boy,
Let him go. Let him go, Invest. We
Go
care
on.
about Spider-Man.
no, I was just gonna
I'm
say this-
interested.
No, I'll say this is breaking news because what just happened was that there were some buses in Australia going by, as you can see in the second picture. So the poster actually leaked early. So they're sending out these buses in Australia with the poster on them. This is the first ever teaser poster we're getting, so I thought that was interesting. So, yeah, like I said, not much to this poster, obviously.
Well,
I thought it was
obviously the Dr. Ock and the Spider, that specific.
Well,
suit
yeah.
is
This is just the teaser poster, but it might lead credence to like a new trailer coming out soon. So that's all.
So I have a question though. Did they like take down the people's Twitter accounts for like leaning out the bus window and like taking a picture of that?
No, because it's everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere in Australia. There's nothing else they can do.
Oh, okay. Because I know that they were taking people down for leaks and stuff, man.
Did they take you down for breathing on it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think
Most
that was
interesting thing I can think
I think that was America's ass. You know, not the ass that Ambassador keeps saying. That was great. Like Captain America's ass. You know, from Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of jokes. I'm out of.
If Tommy Talarico even understood the Italian language, he would understand calling it the Amico, like it's one friend. He literally called it friend. The whole point of the system is to play with plenty of people, right? It should have been called Amici, which is the plural of Amico, not Amico. You're calling it friend, because basically that's what's going to happen. It's just going to be one person playing it.
I guess that they're all sad with one friend playing.
One person.
Maybe he's not you too, Callie. Not
Or
you too.
none.
Well, thanks everyone for joining me.
Good night.
I have a question.
I
have a
disavowed
question about the Amico.
practically everybody on the panel tonight. Commentary, their thoughts are their own.
Can we talk about the Amico real quick?
No, we cannot.
No.
I have a question. I have a question.
You mean the Nokia phone system?
Never mind, Max. Never mind, Max.
I had one of those in 1995.
And then you
Pretty
wonder, Longa,
I got the Amico in my junk drawer. It's like 3 Nokia phones.
Longa, let's be technical, it's more like an Android box, not a phone.
A foot bath, guys.
No, don't give it that kind of credit.
I like
LED lights.
You look at the controllers. Have you looked at a Nokia phone? Just saying.
You know what the Amico really looks like? You know what the Amico really looks like? It looks like a telephone from the It looks like one of those early cell phones from the 1980s.
It's called the Nokia phone.
Becoming a
Nokia phone. That's what I was saying. It's called the. You know why? I just realized why it's called the Amico.
Yeah.
So I know why it's the Amico singular friend. Because after you get the system, that's all you'll have left is one friend.
You beat me to it.
Damn.
You beat me to it.
Oh man.
Next, when I come back, we will have an MME or a member stream and not a Roast Max stream about everything I like.
I'm not roasting you. I'm roasting the name of this supposed system.
Toxic negativity about everything.
I beg your pardon. I have not been toxic and negative the entire stream. You want to try?
This was ass. Everything was ass.
I'm gonna clip last night, by the way, when you read my super chat, because you said Tommy touch a pickle on air.
This show tonight was ass. Good night, everyone.
Ass.
Good night, everybody.
If you watch to the end, you're an ass too. No, I love you. I love everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, my amicis. Goodbye.
Amici, say it right, goddammit.
Amicis. Goodbye.
And there's no S at the end. The I is plural. Amici. That's plural. No S.
Goodbye, amici. Amici.
All right, it's bedtime.
Why are we still live?
I don't know. It's Saggy. Thank you, Saggy. We all smell.
Hold on. We're still live? We're still live? Are we still live?
Oh,
What the hell is up with this damn system? No one cares about